Hello and welcome to my actual final video about my own gameplay, at least for this season of Go Battle League Season 12. We can maybe talk a little bit about how the season went. But yeah, we're going to take a look today at Rampardos in the Master League. I made a poll on on YouTube around a week ago what I should bring for the final video for the season, because the rest I had all planned out. And people said I should bring the Rampardos here. And Rampardos is a very cool Pokemon. I tried to use some of the other poll option as well together with it, but like I kind of want to at least show some wins here. I played this for an entire day. You see like some of the best battles here. I actually cut out some winning battles. I cut out a lot of losing battles, or a lot of battles where my game just crashed, which happened a ton of times. But at least we're going to be able to flamethrower something in the first battle here, which is going to be amazing. Flamethrower is a coverage move that a lot of people don't expect, and say goodbye to the opponent here. First game was very, very nice. Also, this team is very good against Ho-Oh. Very good to see it here already in the lead. We see Dialga coming in. This team is very bad against Dialga. My Dialga is not best buddied, so they will be able to win this war here, but I will be able to get at least one Iron Head off. But yeah, talking a little bit about the season, finally it ends. Honestly, the last month, like the last month of the season was really, really horrible for like I think everybody. Cups that were available were all pretty much lame or not accessible for most people, like the Master League here right now. Catch Cup was a disaster, especially like for I don't know. There were a lot of things that didn't really go that well for the end of the month, though. I'm very, very happy that we have a new season coming up now. Sadly, I'm away for the beginning of the new season. I'm still going to try to do some videos while I'm away, but I'm going to be in Stuttgart for the regional there, which is going to be very interesting, because if you haven't seen it already, like there's a video on my channel, but I think if you're enthusiastic for the Go Battle League, you will most likely know it already. By the way, look at this poor bird here getting completely farmed down. We're going to get some move changes there, so it's going to be a very interesting regional. First regional after the move changes happen, and the move changes happen literally before the regional starts. So it's going to be a very weird one. Going to be very interesting how are we going to be able to adapt to it. I have no idea at the current time what team I'm going to bring, which is of course very nice if you plan to go for a regional, but I don't really take it too serious anyway. As right now with this end of the season, it was all a little bit more dreadful, like you didn't really want to play it at all. And yeah, a lot of people hopefully come out of retirement for Go Battle League now where the new season starts, because I think a lot of people are really interested in Go Battle League, but I know that a lot of people are not interested in Master League and like XL Ultra League content and Catch Cup content. So I think a lot of people will be more happy about the new season. I think the cups that are available in the new season are way better than this season, definitely. We still don't have Great League in the final month of the season, which at least gets replaced by a ton of Great League cups, which I think is cool. So I'm all down for it. I think it's all good, and I think the cups for the new season are going to be better. Sad that the opponent left on 1 HP here. I will be able to still farm it down with I think my Kyogre, but I think we're going to lose this matchup here. Kind of sad. MEweedle coming in, and I think MEweedle will have enough time to win this game, or is it? We will see a superpower coming through with Survive, but we can go for the Surf. The Surf was only to get some time off the clock so I can swap into my Dialga, get another debuff on the opponent here, which hopefully now makes the Thunder Shock 1 less damage, so I survive with my Kyogre, and exactly this happens, and I win with 1 HP. I want to commentate this battle a little bit because this was very nice and very smart played by me. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the new season. Again, I don't know how much I can show from like the new updates that are coming through. I hope that they maybe put it out already on Wednesday. That would be cool, so I could do some content on it. But on Thursday, when the actually event coming out, like when the new season is coming out, I'm sadly away then already. So yeah, going to be fine though afterwards. I'm coming back on Tuesday actually for more content about new Pokemon and new buffs. We have definitely a lot to look forward to. Wing Attack gonna change like everything and every meta basically, which is crazy. Unless maybe not the Master League, but otherwise Wing Attack going to be very, very good for a lot of Pokemon. Also, I think like the Galarian version of Moltres has a Ring Attack, which is also cool. But yeah, what is your opinion on this last season? What's your opinion on this season? Let me know in the comment section below. I actually read mainly like nearly all comments, but I cannot really reply to all of them, but I read nearly everything. So whatever you say on the comment section, I usually read. So definitely feel free to comment something below while we get wrecked by one Zacian here, because we have no chance against this thing with our Rampardos. But yeah, definitely happy that the season ends. I hope that the next season going to be better. Move changes itself, I don't really understand why they had to buff wing attack right now. 14 out of 100 Pokemon in the top 100 have a wing attack as a fast move, which is the biggest amount, and on the top 50, 8 Pokemon have it, which is also way more than like definitely the biggest amount. So wing attack going to be basically kind of overpowered compared, like the typing itself is just helping a lot for a lot of Pokemon there. A lot of good flying types around, which makes the wing attack buff very questionable. Here, let's take a look a little bit at the content as well, maybe here at the gameplay. We're going to see our Dialga going for 1 Draco Meteor, going to be able to do some damage against the Metagross and get them low enough that we hopefully can do something with our Kyogre, but I don't know if this is a winning battle or not. We have a Surf Start at least, which will come through now. Gonna get the shield from the opponent 100%, as they have to throw some charge moves here as well after shield here. I don't have a good answer for the Metagross in the back. What's coming in? We're going to see the Mewtwo coming in. They will be able to snipe me. So this will sadly be a loss, and I can just go ahead and forfeit right there. Next opponent, we will see Kyogre against MEweedle. Very decent-ish lead. It's actually a very neutral lead. Neither side will really win. This is a Hundo MEweedle. Very cool, because 100% MEweedle has 4069, which is a very nice amount of CP there. We will be able to take 1 Rock Slide. We also will be able to take the next move here. And we have a Surf Start now, which is nice. And this will hopefully get a shield from the opponent or knocks them out. Let's see what's going to happen here. We're going to get the shield. We can go for another move here. And do we get another shield here? Do we not get a shield? We will get no shielded. And we will just take this and take the shield advantage. Go into our Dialga. Get a very nice energy advantage as well. And we should be having a pretty great time here, depending on what they come into. They're going to come into a Garchomp, which is amazing for me, because you see what I have in the back. Rampardos doesn't really like Garchomp too much, especially the Mudshot version. But we will be able to shield up the next move here from the opponent coming in. Going to be the Earth Power, very good that we shielded. And we see Yveltal coming in, and our game crashes. Why at this point? We have a Rampardos team going to completely destroy my opponent here, and of course my game crashes. Like, it's so annoying. We will go in here and we see our Rampardos getting farmed down there. Very annoying. We have still 1 shield at least. We can go for 1 Iron Head here, and this Iron Head will get the final shield of the opponent. And we have to shield here, or we have to let this move go through. We have to let this move go through. If they had the Focus Blast, this would have been game over here. But because we let the move go through, we will be able to farm them all the way down. Going to get to another move here in time as well, and they're going to surrender, which is amazing. Good game to my opponent. As we see the next opponent here having a very horrible lead for me, I'm going to go into my Dialga. Getting met here by the Excadrill, which is not the ideal scenario for me. If you didn't know, Dialga wins this in the 0 shield at least, which is good because Draco Meteor will knock them out. This is the only way you can win this, and they're going to let this move go through because I think they didn't know about it. Very good for me, as I now can align my Rampardos against the opponent's Dragonite. This will do a ton of damage with Smackdown here. I have to shield, of course, the potential superpower coming in against me, but we flipped the matchup, and we flip also here now this one, as we see the Metagross coming in, which is a very good matchup for my 100% Kyogre. We'll be able to go let this move go through actually, and I will be able to go for 1 Surf. Kyogre also, if you didn't see my video about this, will get a new form soon, which is going to most likely function like the Mega Evolution with the actually, I always forget the name for it, but you know already. You saw a video most likely on my channel about it. We will be able to shield up this next move here. Going to get definitely very close here, as they're going to swap out. I can snipe the opponent with 1 more charge move here. The Rock Slide coming through. Can we still win this game? Do they have enough energy here to get to another move? And they will get to another move here. Sadly, we're going to lose this one by 1 HP. Very good game here again to my opponent. Very well played. The No XL team that I also showcased before already. Next opponent, we will see Kyogre against the Giratina. Very decent for me that I can swap into my Rampardos and get out the extra duel, which I don't want to face with my Dialga. Maybe they don't know about my moveset. We have to see. I'm going to shield this move up. You're going to always get the shield back. Or you can realign, depending on what your opponent is going to do here. They're going to let this move go through, as they don't know they have Flamethrower. And Flamethrower from Rampardos going to destroy the Excadrill. It's always funny to see steel types go down to my Flamethrower. It's honestly, it's just so funny. We see the next opponent, the next Pokemon coming in here with the Giratina. We will be able to take 1 Shadow Ball, and we see a MEweedle coming in, where it just goes straight for the Draco Meteor. trying to get some damage on them. Let's see what they're going to do here. They're going to let this move go through. Let's see how much damage I did there. I will be able to go into my Kyogre and I just going to no-shield everything. Rock Slide, I don't care about it. I can go for another charge move here. This will get shielded as far as I know. And I will at least get a shield from the opponent now, which I don't know if it was really necessary, to be fair. Superpower coming through, one more superpower is coming through now as well. They have 1 HP, which is annoying, but it is fine. We have also 1 HP, they can farm me down, but our Dialga will be able to clean up this match pretty easily here. 1 shit coming through here, and I can just farm down the entire opponent there with both of their Pokemon. They're going to surrender here, and that's going to be a good game. Next opponent, we see a Garchomp in the lead. We have to stay in here. This is okay as a matchup. It's not great, but it's okay. It's playable. We will be able to go for 1 Surf here, which will do a ton of damage. Doesn't knock them out, of course, but still will get shielded here because together with the Waterfall damage, it would do enough. They're gonna go for a Sand Tomb because they didn't have enough energy yet for anything else, so I was wondering what they were doing there. But they're gonna go for another Sand Tomb here, which is fine for me. I will be able to stay in. We see a Ho coming in. I wish I would align this Pokemon against either of my other Pokemon, but it's fine. 1 Dracomedia fighting its way through, knocking out the opponent, and we see a Dragonite coming in. You know what Dragonite doesn't like to face? It doesn't like to face Rampardos, which has Smackdown, smacking down the opponent here. It's so funny. This thing is like so useless usually for the meta, but here it's kind of funny. I'm going to double shield actually, knocking out the Dragonite, going to go ahead and go now into my Kyogre. If we get to 1 charge move, we win at this point of time already. There's nothing I can do anymore. I have a Rock Slide stored. I should win every CMP tile with my boy anyway, and that's going to be a good game. Next opponent, Gyarados in the lead. This is going to be actually a very fun matchup to watch. As we see here, our Pokemon coming in, the Dialga going against the Melmetal. This is actually one of my favorite games that I played. I will be able to shield up the opponent's superpower here, which is going to get the debuff on him, which is cool. I'm gonna go for 1 bait, which hopefully gonna get the shield, and it does work out pretty well. I can shield another time, and I think now I'm not even in range for 2 superpowers, but I am not sure yet. We will be able to go ahead and farm up extra. We will see the opponent coming for another charge move here, going to be another superpower. Doesn't look like 2 will knock me out. Let's see if I'm true with that. It's going to be very close, but no, they don't knock me out, and I will be able to go for 2 Iron Heads now. Do they know that I'm already a 2? Let's see. They don't know, I guess, because I will be able to go for another one here, and it doesn't really help them at all, as I will be able to knock them out. I'm going to swap out immediately. What we face Metagross here. This is horrible, but is it really that horrible if you can get to 1 Flamethrower? I am actually going to be able to flip switch here with my Rampardos. Would have been, of course, cool if I went into my Kyogre here, but I think at this point of time I'm fine. Flamethrower hitting against like steel types is always funny to see, as we see the crunch coming through. Going to get no shield, of course, by me because I don't have shields, but I will still survive another crunch here, which will now let me to my Blizzard. Blizzard going to annihilate the opponent's Gyarados here, and this is going to be a very good game. Very fun one, to be fair. Next opponent, we will see Kyogre against Garchomp again. Very neutral lead again. We see here the opponent going for some Dragon Breath, Dragon Tail, and I think they caught something here. Hopefully they didn't catch COVID. No, they caught the Metagross there, which will be fine for us, so we can go ahead and go for 1 Surf. They will go down to 1 more Waterfall, and we can just realign. We can just stay in if they go back into their Garchomp, but they're gonna go into a Magnet Zone. I'm just gonna keep my charge move alive and go into my Dialga, which can actually resist every single move of the Magnet Zone. There's nothing that it doesn't resist. And they're going to swap back into the Garchomp. I'm going to shield this move up. I thought it was only a Sand Tomb. I can't be sure about this, and it was actually an Earth Power, which makes us definitely a very better matchup, as we can just go ahead, go for an Iron Head. Gonna get the shield from them, gonna go for another Iron Head, and actually they're already down anyway, doesn't really matter. But what is funny now, I just have my Garchomp against the opponent, and then my Dialga against the Magnet Zone. I'm going to let this move go through, and I should be able to just farm them all the way down with my Rampardos, which is hilarious. We will survive 1 move, and that's going to be it for my final Master League video. Can't wait to go back to Great League. I hope you enjoy this video, I hope you enjoy the content, and I see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day.